What's going on, all you Boruto fans? Unpredictable 60 here, bringing you guys the next review on episode 22. And of course, we have none other than Sasuke, Sarada, and Sakura all in this one episode. And we hardly see much of Sakura this episode. Now, honestly, before I even start, I want to say it's kind of misleading because I read this article from, it was on Facebook, and I can't remember who I read it from or what I read it off of. But it was definitely from a site that talks about Naruto a lot. And from the site, it said that there was going to be a fight happening, and it's going to be the person who did the fight for like Kakashi and Obito and like a bunch of other cool fights. And I'm just like, okay, with that being said, you know, it's like, this didn't even happen in this episode. None of that stuff that they claimed was gonna happen happened. There was no fighting in this episode, and I was, you know, greatly disappointed. And I'm like, well, what exactly is what exactly is supposed to happen here? Because y'all had said something completely opposite of what actually happened. So I'm just like, yeah. So this doesn't make much sense. I was expecting a fight because that's what they said. You know, it's akatsucart.com is where I saw the article, and I was just really looking forward to this episode because they really hyped it up to make it seem like it was going to be something really cool, really good to see, and really exciting. And it's just, it didn't happen. You know, this person that they said was supposed to, you know, choreograph this whole fight was supposed to be one of the best animators, Naoki Kobayashi. Not good with Japanese names, but he was supposed to be the person who did this fight, and it didn't even happen. And I'm assuming that they're talking about maybe next episode. You know, he'll probably be the one in charge of that fight. Have no clue, but I was really looking forward to it, and I was just really disappointed when I didn't see any fighting whatsoever. So my thing is with this episode, it was very interesting because you got to see this person named Shin Uchiha still thinking that, you know, a person's body is just a body. Literally, it's just a body with stuff in it that you just keep there basically until that passes on or it dies, and you just take the stuff out of it and put it in the next body. That's pretty much just like he just thinks people are just objects and not anything with feeling. He just, you know, just, I have organs in this body. This is part of me. This is what I'm going to call my son. And it's weird. It's just really weird altogether. And Sakura's like, you don't have no idea what you're talking about. You're just talking shit right now. And I just thought that was very interesting in itself because that's a very interesting way to look at it from Shin's point of view. And I don't agree with that, of course, but it's just, wow, man, really? And we got to finally see Orochimaru and the old crew back together. And we've hardly got to see any of these people like Thouhgts and I forgot, man. I'm terrible with names. I always forget in the middle of this stuff. But anyways, we got to see Thouhgts and we got to see Orochimaru, which he looked like somebody's mom. I mean, it's like, what is this character supposed to be? You already had Haku, who was like transgender, you might as well say. And we're just confused about his gender. And I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And we got to see Orochimaru, which we haven't seen him since Naruto Shippuden ended, and this is the first time we actually got to see him, and actually more than just with Mitsuki, because there was an episode where Mitsuki was thinking about his past and how Orochimaru basically, you know, raised him, I guess you could say. And of course Orochimaru asked Naruto about Boruto, and we also, and of course everything was fine with that, but we also, one thing I was really curious about, and I was really kind of expecting this, to be honest, since I've seen Sarada, before I even knew what Boruto was and what it was going to be, I had thought that Sasuke and I cannot think of that redheaded girl's name, but I had a feeling that Sasuke and that redheaded girl that he used to be partners with had a kid, and I always thought that Sarada was that kid because it's like she looks just like her. They both wear glasses. She has that mentality that, you know, the same mannerisms as her, and it was just like, I mean, are you blind here? And when we finally realized in this episode from Thouhgts, from this machine, Sarada's mom is not Sakura. So basically, I guess Sakura just took it upon herself to take responsibility for Sasuke's child. And I'm assuming, I don't really want to say Sasuke's using Sakura, but I'm assuming that this was just one of those things that just kind of happened. And it's like, I don't think anyone knew that. Because even Naruto was sitting there, like, listening to the whole conversation. And when he realized after Suigetsu left the room, he was like, you son of a bitch. You were so good at messing things up. And you basically just ruined this girl's life. Like, she always knew that Sakura was her mom. And Naruto had to sit there and let the girl know, like, look, it's not about having blood connection. It's just, if you like this person, you love this person as your mom, then just, it's your mom, you know? It doesn't require you to be related, like blood related, but she's still your mom, you know? And I just really find that interesting that we finally now know Sakura is not Sasuke's, you know, baby mom. And it's just really interesting to me because, you know, we never had something like this happen. This is like at first, honestly, in Naruto. But it's interesting, though, because Sakura took it upon herself to raise the child. And that's good. But we also have realized that Sasuke and Sakura are not sexually involved, if you ask me, because there was a flashback that Sakura had, and she said, have you ever kissed Dad? And Sakura didn't answer. She was just like, oh, well, I got something better than that. And of course, Sakura, being young at the time, not knowing, she had the wrong idea. She was like, Mom, you perv. And it was just, had nothing to do with having sex. It was just, we don't really know what kind of connection Sakura and Sasuke have, but we do know they're not sexually active. I don't think they've ever kissed, which doesn't, it makes perfect sense because Sasuke's just not that type of person. And Sakura really can't be, it makes me wonder though, why does Sakura like a person who shows her really no attention? And it's not like he can really come back and just be like, let's be a family, but still, you know, he never writes her notes, he never really does anything to take care of her. She kind of has to take care of herself. But he is willing to save her just so she doesn't get injured, you know, or die, you know. He will do what he has to do to keep her alive. So that being said, I just kind of thought that was a bit of a dick move for Sasuke to never say anything about that. And, you know, yeah, I do agree with everyone else. I mean, that's really on Sasuke for him not saying anything. And having his daughter go through all this emotional hardship, and it's just, man, come on, dude. It's your daughter. You had the fun of having this child. It's crazy. It's crazy. Sasuke is willing to hook up with someone. He has a kid. But you just never thought it would have been with this chick. So it's like, I'm baffled, honestly. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And of course, if you guys are Boruto fans, go ahead and subscribe and click the bell symbol so you get notified about all the latest Boruto content that will be coming your way. And of course, if you guys would like to comment down below anything you thought was a part of this video that I did not mention, or in the episode that I didn't even mention, then go ahead and mention that as well. And of course, we will be doing a lot more things with this. I really want to get that Naruto Legacy game and just play through it again. But let me know if you guys would like to see me film that, because I will gladly do so if you guys would like to see it. But until next time, guys, this has been your broadcast. Unpredictable is out.